Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Total War Attila. So it's episode 2 of our campaign as the Huns, the Scourge of the Steppes, and the Poisoned Arrows. So what happened in the last episode is, it was obviously our first episode, so we started off, we took down 2 settlements, razed them to the ground, and we lost our 3rd horde up here in the north to the Slovenians, but it looks like they've now been defeated, and potentially by one of our potential allies, the Magyars. So they asked to join in the war for us for the price, a very small price. We paid it, they joined, and it looks like they've been successful in taking them down, which is fantastic. And then we moved back down here with what remains of our forces, our culture. So we've got 2 hordes down here. We've attacked the settlement. We assaulted it, so we went into the actual siege, attacked it, but we were unsuccessful in doing so. We took a lot of the enemies down. We managed to kill a lot of them outside of the walls as they disembarked from their ships. But obviously we have very, very weak infantry, so that infantry that we did send in didn't come back out. They died very quickly and weren't very successful. We lost quite a decent chunk of cavalry. It was just a few mistakes were made, but we're just slowly learning about how to use our troops. And there we go. These are the casualties that we suffered. So, not sure why it says 564. Weird. But yeah. So we're going to continue to harass these guys. Continue our siege camp. Let our forces replenish a little bit. Obviously we've got a few buildings that also need repairing. That's probably having an effect on our food and economy. So next few turns we'll get that sorted, then we'll try and take the place and hopefully take out this whole faction, hopefully, if all goes well. The easiest way to deal with these guys is if we took out their navy, or if we just wiped all of them out in the settlement itself. But I don't know how successful that will be, or if they have any forces elsewhere either. So we'll just have to keep an eye out and see what happens. Yeah, so one of their navies have just retreated off there. That's not good for us. A Bastia. No, we don't need their help. We can do this ourselves.
Your armies stand at risk. We have troops.
We could send our force at the back there to go and make chase. But at the same time, we need the food and the economic gain from that. So, although I know that we could take this and take it successfully right now, I want that navy to come back. Ideally, I want them to be here when we take them out, so that then we could potentially subjugate their forces as a whole. So I feel like there's going to be more success coming from that. So we could do this. We've got a slot here for an upgrade, and we could spend 4 of our growth points, which we now are up to expand into commerce, maybe boost our economy a little bit. We could make a minor upgrade, but also improve growth. At the cost of slight integrity. Could improve our food, but I think what I'm actually going to do is hold out. Definitely don't want to affect our integrity anymore. It looks quite bad at the moment. So what I might do is I might hold out and see if we can get another army started. And we need 6 population for that. We're currently 4, 4.5, 4.25. So yeah, I'm probably just going to wait out for that. And see what happens. I'm not going to attack it yet. I'm going to just see. We've got a few men to replenish, so we're just going to wait and see if the navy will come back, and if they do, then we'll go for it and see if we can take them all down at the same time. Which I'm hoping that they will. It still won't be any easier getting into the settlement, not with our forces, not with our cavalry. But if we can take them all out in one, we can subjugate them, and that's our first tributary state. And in quite a good position as well. And we kept our allies off their backs too, so that goes in our favour. The Jepids want us to join in a war against the Yazidis. I honestly have no idea how to say that.
It is a simple warrior's question and needs
Yazidis, I have no idea. Where are they at? Miles away, absolutely. We'll keep friendly relationships with our tributary states, so that is improving ever so slightly. Could go in our favour just to give them a present of a gift of money. Might just bend them in our favour, because I think they do also have an alliance with the Ostrogoths, and they might convince them to go to war with us, which we don't want. Roxolanians, they want an arranged marriage. They're offering an arranged marriage. Yeah, go for it. Happy with that. Happy with that. Okay, so we got some negative income there, but it's not too bad. That's sustainable for the moment. Simulation of neighbours. So we've completed tier 1. No, we haven't. We've got one more to do before we complete tier 1 of our civic tree there. So now they're all in the settlement. I believe that's the navy that escaped. 8 archers. Yep, it should be. I don't know why I said that so late. Do have a decent chunk of men now. And we don't actually need to assault it either. So we'll probably lose less men if I just let the computer resolve it. Because if I send my troops in, I just know I'll lose some to the towers or whatnot like that. I just know I'll lose extra men where I didn't need to. So if we just send them in there, we've defeated them completely. That's all of their forces. Now we should... Didn't get the option to subjugate, so that makes me think they have forces elsewhere. Really? Ah, damn. In that case, we'll sack it. They really have forces elsewhere. I mean, they must do. They must have a navy. What are the chances that they will come back? Sack it again. Oh, I was kidding. I didn't actually want to. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I reckon they're just going to abandon that place, to be honest with you. I mean, it's pretty much completely destroyed, so if they don't, I'd be very surprised. Ah, so where's their last force then? It's not going to show me, it's just going to show me the city. It's got to be out in the sea. Damn it. That's annoying. Oh well. It's fine. It is what it is, isn't it? There's not much we can do about that. We've got some skill points there we can boost up. Good zeal fixes the integrity. Boost the integrity there as well. Okay, and we'll end that turn. Let's just check notifications. War coordination targets available. Rank gains, military traditions. Settlement sacked. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to sack it twice, but it is what it is. It's done now. Let's just go ahead and end that turn. Chersonesus. 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 No idea. There they are. Ooh. Okay, so they didn't abandon their city. Now they either just formed that navy, or that is the navy that's come back. And judging from the direction it's facing, I think they've just formed it, which is kind of annoying. Maybe we can attack it. Declare war. What do you mean declare war? Oh, damn it. I just did it again. Well, I guess we're sacking it again. We're not close enough, unfortunately, to actually hit their troops there. I don't really want to send them out in the ocean, but I feel like we might have to, just to try and take out their navies. If we can find them. We're pretty much at 5 there. So we've got one more to go, and then we can get that third army up, which is going to make us a huge difference. My lord, one of your tax collectors, I must report that some citizens have been withholding their payments. Let's just talk them down, be nice and peaceful. Shush. Interrupting me, how dare you. Yep, so just going to resist, make no upgrades, just let that do its thing, let that build up. We'll probably just have to skip through the next few turns, I imagine. They might now. Oh wait, there's an army there. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? So they formed a navy and an army. I've got one guy going to take out the navy. Hopefully they don't run. This must be the end of their forces, so why isn't it letting me subjugate them? It's very confusing. Because I know that you can. Once they have no forces. Oh, maybe I have to. No, because there were no forces left. And I still went into that settlement. but it gave me no option to subjugate them. It can't be because they still have armies in the field. It doesn't make sense. I think I've missed something. I feel like I have to have another navy hidden away somewhere. I just can't think of how else it wouldn't be giving us that option. Oh dear. Oh wow, they ran far. Okay, well hopefully if they build up some men, hopefully they'll come back, but we need to join together if they're on their way here. So it's... oh, I can't encamp, damn it. Who are you guys? The Budinians. Let's have a look at you quickly. Budinians, we have a non-aggression pact with you guys. You're very friendly towards us, so what are the chances of a... really?
What an honor you do us. Come.
There's no option for a defensive alliance with these guys, weirdly enough. Budinians, really? How weird. I can't think why that is. Very strange. I'm not sure why that's done that. We should be able to, we should at least have the option of trying to form a defensive alliance. Not sure why it's done that. Yep, we're in reinforcement range there. So we'll be fine. War declared, pass blocks, food shortage, scourge of the steppes. Yep, we're fine. We're all on land now, so we should be fine for food. We'll end that turn there. Continue onwards. Nessus. Eastern Roman Empire. Still got a lot of enemies out there in the open world. A lot of people to deal with. Guardians. Did the Budinians do that? Some Budinians 10, I think they did that. Must have done. I don't think they're at war with them. Apparently they are. Fair play. Right, yeah, moving on. Looks like our tributary state is in a bit of a situation. Although they do have quite a decent force themselves, so they should be fine. They've got the garrison supporting them as well. So as long as they have the right men, they should be okay. Oh god, 5.5. We just literally got to wait one more turn, then we can make that army. And get a move on. Might as well take this opportunity to try and recover some more forces, because that's a full stacked army. The Might of the Oak. So that's not going to be easy to take down. Especially it's the Ostrogoths as well. They're not weak. They're not strong, but they're not weak either. Hopefully our friends there can do their job. I just want to check. Now it's changed the turn. I just want to check the Budinians now. See what that is about. No, there is no option for any alliance at all. How strange.
We will talk and then
Could offer you her. Nope. That's not happening. Yeah, how weird. Don't know why that's done that. Right, let's just end this turn. Smash through it as quickly as we can. Keep eyes out for those Ostrogoths. I doubt they're going to come any closer than that, to be honest. But we'll have enough after this turn, hopefully have enough to build that army. And then we can push north a little bit. We'll leave that new army here and just let them build up for quite a long time. I think we'll just leave them here as a city. We'll move our other two forces off and leave them here to just kind of build up for a while. Build up the occasional troop and then, but mainly just focus on the buildings. They're going to be very, very slow at growing, I think, so be interesting to see what happens. You didn't... oh, they want her anyway. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. It's always good to have migrating clans on our side. Oh, damn. So close. So damn close. Right, who had the low integrity? You did, but you're absolutely fine now, so that's no worries. You've got enough growth to build something else, so I think we should build something with you. Let's have a look at these. So we've got the Elders' Yurts here, we've got Storyteller's Yurt or Nobleman's Camp. Difference between the two, the Storytellers gives us research rate and enables us to recruit priests. Whereas this allows us to recruit Akatziri Raiders, whereas this gives us Shamans of the Eternal Sky. And I feel like because that doesn't offer Priest or Research Rate, that those Raiders are going to be slightly better than the Eternal Sky, but I feel like the ability to produce Priests might be very good for us, very, very useful. So we're going to go with a Storyteller's Yurt for now, and then most likely we're going to build another one later for the other troop, because that still is quite good wealth. So we'll get that started. We'll use, whenever they get enough growth points, we'll use them to just to build up and improve, hopefully affecting our economy enough. Right, let's just smash through this turn. Antaeans, Ostrogoths, so that might see that army go up north. Ostrogoths invited the Gepids to attack us. Damn it. I should focus more on building up that relationship when I said it. It's done now. Unfortunately, it is done now. Okay. End the turn. Let's move on. Venedians, Ostrogoths. Yep, like I said, as soon as we form this army, we'll be on the move, and hopefully we'll see some more battles very soon. Obviously, our troops still aren't that great, but if we've got them all fully replenished, we should see, it should be a little bit better, should be a little bit easier for us. But now we've got to go deal with the Gepids, because they're not too friendly towards us at the moment, which is a shame. They were our tributary state, and we're going to have to make them a tributary state again. And hopefully, if we take the Ostrogoths out, then there's nobody to convince them to go to war with us. Well, thank you very much. It's very nice of you to say. I will allow it. They're offering me money. They actually had more power than I did, so fair enough. Martial ambition, research rate 20%. We succeeded in that mission. I honestly didn't even know we had it. Imperium's gone up. That's not Imperium, that's power. Imperium inspiring. So that's going to have a small negative effect with other factions. Huns development, war coordination targets. Right, we need to start moving down the military tree. We already are. Get tier 1 of that and then move on. Scourge of the Steppes. Right, let's form this army. So who are we looking for? We want to look for somebody quite young, nobody too old. Somebody who's going to be around for a while, but also look at their skills. You're 27, but definitely not you. Cunning, but loyalty is good. He's 21. 26 seems to be like the middle ground. 21, he's just a bit too young. But he has got Warcry as an ability. He's just got -1 cunning. What is his cunning currently? 2. We also want somebody with a good amount of zeal. So maybe I'm thinking of maybe that top guy. 4, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. I think we're going to go for the 26-year-old. So personal influence -1 per influence earning situation. That's not too bad, but he's got very good zeal and he's got this ability second win. Yeah, we're going to go with this guy. Reinstate legacy. Might as well do that. Is it done? There we go. Consorts of Amazonia. So as soon as he's ready, he's got 3 buildings already. He can recruit some very basic units. So yeah, we're just going to let him, we'll use that growth, get up some buildings up, and then these 2 guys are going to start moving off. They're going to replenish a lot more of their forces next turn as well, so that's perfect. Scourge of the Steppes. Going to get you guys moving too, and then they're going to start, whenever they get their upgrade points, just going to focus on actually improving them for the moment. Now that we're back to 3 forces. And then once we've built up this new horde, then we'll look up building a 4th one. And we'll just gradually expand like that. And then we can send off more people into more directions and hopefully take out multiple enemies at the same time. That's the goal. We just got to build up slowly. But we've got our first 3rd army back up. And I felt leaving him down here is probably quite a safe place. Especially if we're going to be around the border here, so we can protect them. Protect him. Roxolanians have been attacked by the Luginians. They're quite far away from us. And of course we'll assist our ally in the matter. So I'm happy to do that. We'll take that on. Magyars. Jesus. Palmyra. Faction destroyed. Visigoths. Okay. It's good. Not the Ostrogoths, but it's good. That was a mission, wasn't it? Okay. Assassinate the following characters. We Unfortunately, we don't have any means of doing that. So that's not going to be happening. Right, you. Let's just move you here, quick. Make sure that you are encamped. So let's have a look at our first few options here. Integrity is going up by 9, so we can lose a little bit of that. Integrity -1, all hordes. Okay, that's going to affect every single one of my hordes. Tax rate -5%, all hordes. But wealth is going to go up for these guys. Horde growth is going to go up for these guys. And it improves what forces we can recruit. So I feel like no matter what, we're going to have to build that anyway. Oh, I didn't realise I could build that early. Okay, fair enough. Thinking maybe a farm first. No, we'll do that first. Oh, damn, how much did that cost me? 6. Jesus. Okay, well, I think it's worth it. Artisan's hut. Could get an artisan's hut, but I feel like maybe another herder's yurt might be a good idea. Get some more food and some more money from husbandry. Okay, now we're going to start pushing forward, try and take out those Ostrogoths to our north. So let's get some campaign map movement with you guys. Let's abandon the camp ever so quickly. Once we take our army out, we'll be reforming our camps just to get as much building done as we can. Where do I want them to go? Ideally, I think I want them to go that way, because I think the rest of the Ostrogoths are in this general direction, so I want them to head over there. Oh, I don't think... Okay, he can reach, that's good. As long as they're in reinforcement range of each other, it's absolutely fine. I suppose you can move any closer, can you? No. Well, the worst thing that could happen right now. Oh god, yeah, it's going to happen. I should have predicted that. He's literally in range of our guy who's completely alone. Is that now out of range? Possibly, but if it's not, I just realised he can actually retreat, and then that guy will be stuck down here with no more movement left. And maybe I should have just left it. I feel like I should have just left it. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn, I did not pay attention to the tax. Okay, I'm sorry people, but for the next turn you're going to have to suffer an incredibly high tax rate because I can't go bankrupt just yet. Sorry boys. Just trust me, it's not forever. It will be gone soon. There, they've run away. They actually went quite far. So I don't know if we're going to catch them. Integrity is going to be taking a major hit. I need to be able to send one army after these guys, but the Ostrogoths, I just know for a fact that they're too strong for us to take on in the field with one army. We need both. We need everyone together to actually be able to win. Drums of war, beat of war, beat at war. I read that as beat. We've built the yurt there, which has now put us positive. Food's doing better as well. It's winter, so we're not going to be going anywhere. We're going to be holding our forces here. And that means we can actually just reduce the tax rate down to that. It's had an effect on our growth, so we want to get that down to a lower level at least. What was it on before? Ooh, -10. Damn. Yeah, that was bad. That probably had a major effect there. Yeah, we can't afford to do anything at the moment, so we need to work on fixing that up. No idea where they are, though. Poisoned arrow. So we need to ideally start moving across to get around to the Jeffords, hopefully take them over. But we've got to wait for winter to end because we're not going to be able to get very far without suffering attrition at the moment. So we're just going to be skipping through a lot of these turns. When we get to year 400 as well, it will be a huge in-game event as well. So that'll be interesting. I won't spoil anything. I'll let you guys see that for yourselves, although I'm sure you know what it is. I kind of wanted the Ostrogoths to come back down, but I don't think they will. Definitely need to reinforce my current army. What's weird about this campaign as well is that we're not going to be doing any town or city defences, just assaults. Who the hell? Lazica, how the hell did you get there? Is that a navy? No, that's a general. Damn, okay. How the hell? Where did they come from? Okay, maybe they're not safe there. Seem to be very vulnerable. Who is stronger? Probably you. Can't raise forces. Scourge of the steppes. Minus 25 food. We need to sort that out. You're just going to have to wait there and protect them. I'm hoping we might be able to take these guys on alone. I'm just not sure. Footman's camp. No, let's get the unit experience. And then when we can, we'll let him go just for this turn. I think he's still got a little bit of unit replenishment to do. It's not much. But we'll start moving him off round here. Get him over to those guys. Hopefully fix them. And the poisoned arrows can obviously protect against these guys, I'm hoping. Let's have a look at their forces, see what we can see. Good armour, Persian levies, Persian brigade, poor armour, low health. Bowmen, mounted warriors, poor armour. Yeah. Just can't afford to take on any units, that's the thing. Everyone that we've got the option of taking is just a little bit too expensive. Really just need to focus on building up the economy first. No movements. Wait, I've got no movement speed with him? Really? No, got loads of movement speed with him. So, we go there. Yep, and then we encamp. We just make small movements every day. And then you, unfortunately, don't have enough movement speed to encamp, but that's fine. Involuntary levy, that's fine. Let's see what they do. They might come on shore and attack us. I'm honestly not sure. And I have no idea how strong those guys are, so it's going to be interesting. We've got 2 general units, but again, we are only cavalry, so it's not the biggest thing going in our favour at the moment. So we'll have to see. Eastern Roman Empire, Western Roman Empire. Bastanians. Bastanians is another enemy of ours. I don't know who they just defeated. That looked like Budinians, and that looks fairly close to where we're heading. I think it was the Budinians. I don't know how strong our alliance is with these guys and whether or not we can assist them on the field of battle. We're looking to suffer a little bit of attrition by this river. I think we're just going to have to take that as it is. Get over here, get to the river crossing and set up there. That might be a little bit too far actually. Don't know if I can encamp. I can encamp. I think he's out of range, so I think I can't actually assist my own teammate there. Right, let's go ahead and set up an encampment. Doesn't provide us with any actual bonuses. So that's just what I was checking out. Mass migration. Or stance. We don't get many stances with these guys. Oh, bugger. They're coming back. My income is now 1,553. What the hell? How did that just change so much? Well, if that's the case, I'm getting some troops in this army here. Even if they're cheap as hell. 135. Oh god, I have no money myself. Okay, that's not the best thing in the world. Just because of that, is it? Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Good enough food. So if they attack this army here, I feel like we should be okay. I don't know how strong they're going to be. Steppe tribe people. So I think they're a steppe army, so probably roughly equal power. But I'm not sure. So we'll just have to see. Next turn, like I said, big event. So it's yeah, not a whole lot else we can do here. Maybe have a look and see if we can form any more alliances with the Budinians, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Defensive alliance, moderate. They rejected. Really? I'll give you 79 coins. You reject me. It's because I have no money. It's because I'm poor. Bastards. Don't know why they're best raiding. Oh, Oh, just too far away from the river to get a river crossing battle. That's a shame. Oh well. Skip ahead here. And see what happens. See what we get. A lot of factions on the map at the moment. It's making that scroll go very slowly. Well, they didn't attack us, and our allies there have just joined us, so we might be able to fight these guys alongside of our friends here. I'm not 100% sure. That might be the reason he didn't attack, to be honest. But then I'm reckoning if I go and do this, he's going to run away. He's not, and I don't have their assistance. I think I need to be in a military alliance from them. I thought a defensive alliance would do it, apparently not. But we are at full strength. We're a 2-star general, he's a 1-star general. A lot of archers. It's a shame we can't get eyes on all of their troops, because I'd love to know how many skirmishers they've got. But as far as the infantry goes, we do have the better infantry. We've got Hunnic spears, mercenary Germanic warbands. They've just got steppe levies and steppe tribespeople. Steppe bows, obviously we've got 2 of them, but we do have a lot more cavalry. So if they have a lot of archers, it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm going to guess by them being there, those 2 are also going to be cavalry, and possibly a couple others as well. So I think it's going to be very much an even fight on the cavalry front. But we do seem to have more infantry, better infantry. Here we go. So they've got 4 units of archers, no horse archers, a lot of melee cavalry though. General is slightly better than ours, and they've got 2 mounted skirmishers, so they're going to be a major threat. We've got 1, so we'll probably use them to try and take down the mounted skirmishers. Yeah, they're going to do a lot of damage to us. We did get a river crossing, so that is fantastic. That's a fantastic start, except for the fact that both the actual sections are a little bit close to each other. It's kind of hoping they'll be a little bit further apart. But compared with the last time that we had this, we've actually got infantry with us now. So we can do it properly, and they've got mostly cavalry that side, so we're going to be, I think we're going to be fine here. Oh, I don't know. I mean, they're not the best units in the world. That's a lot of ranged fire that's going to be coming our way. I didn't mean to select all 3 of them. It's just select you guys. So the cavalry is going to be coming that way, so I think it's a good place to have the spear infantry. We've got steppe tribespeople here with 1 set of bows and a couple of cavalry. So I think if we put the rest of our infantry over here with possibly 2 mounted warbands and a mounted archer. Okay, that's good. And then we want you guys. No, you guys. We want to loose you guys up, and you're going to use fire arrows for the higher damage. As soon as the battle starts, they're going to create a shield screen going across like this. The enemy's going to go into the water, and we're going to hopefully take them out. Archers, we're going to do the same, because the bulk of their force is here, so I want most of my ranged here. In fact, I think I'm going to put you guys over here. Just, we do want a little bit of extra range on that side too. We've got the rest of our units, our cavalry, our general here as well. Archers, put them behind for now. I want you guys here. How much space you're going to have for firing. And let's go ahead and start the battle. I just want to slow it down just so I can make my orders real quick. Won't pause it. But I just want to make sure that I can get most of my men in the positions I want them in. You guys go in there. You guys go there, get rid of throw javelins. And then you 3 head down here. They're getting some reinforcements on the right side. Men are going into their correct positions. We'll get our archers set up too. Get them loosened. And then we'll set up some shield screens there. I'm going to send you 2 guys just kind of in the middle, so you're ready to reinforce either side. And we're going to go ahead and press play there, get it back to normal speed. As soon as our spearmen are in position, we're going to get them to form a shield screen. Hopefully, they can absorb a lot of that fire without taking too many losses. It does look like a lot of the enemy forces are now pushing to the opposite side. We're not quite in range, so we're going to have to push forward just a little bit further more. There, put you guys there and let's see what they're doing over here. They're firing on our Germanic warbands, but these guys have got excellent armour, so they shouldn't be taking much damage. They've just got a hold. They're losing a couple of men there. If our numbers get to 100 or less, then we'll probably pull them back. Skirmishers are now firing, not getting much damage in. Our archers are picking them off, which is exactly what we want. We're going to kill those range units as quickly as we can. They're taking a handful of losses, but they are drawing that fire away. They're emptying their quivers, doing a decent bit of damage there. Did I make you guys... Yep, you're in a shield screen. You're a shield... I don't know why you've bunched up and you haven't. It's like a lot of the troops are taking taking fire from our men. Cavalry's not really done much so far. Enemy's not done a whole lot over here. Germanic warband's now down to 100 men. Taking quite a bit of fire. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. I can loosen them up for the moment. But until... Oh, they're swapping out. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to have to try and push forward. I'm going to have to try and be a little bit more offensive, I think. Let's get you guys to push up too. Let's just slow it down so I can keep up with the orders on both fronts. Hunnic spears, yep, we've taken a couple of losses. You guys have taken a lot of losses. You might be getting hit from the sides. If we push our spear infantry forward, they're not moving because they're currently in a shield screen. So if we do this, take them out of the shield screen, let's just push them forward. Then that will allow us to move our archers forward as well. Should be fine on that flank. I think they may have just taken a huge chunk of losses when I took them out of that shield screen, which is very, very unfortunate. Okay, let's just get you in position, guys, as quickly as possible. Archers, let's push you forward. Let's get you firing on those enemy ranged troops. Yeah, I know. Sorry, boys. Alright, they're rearranging. Archers aren't firing just yet. Our archers are. Let's get it back to normal speed. Let's keep our infantry moving. Let's just try and avoid those archers. I want to send one of my units round because those archers are what's doing the damage to me. You guys get in there and do some damage. That's it. You fire away. I'm going to send one of you guys to go and assist our step swordsmen there. We don't want to lose them. They're taking some major, major losses. Bows are doing a pretty good job. If we push that to flame shot, we should have the same range but do a little bit more damage. The men are broken and run for their lives. That's the Germanic warbands. Not good. So we had bowmen. Where the hell are my bowmen? Where the hell are my bowmen? Ah, I only had two. I don't know why. I thought I had extra bowmen over here. Okay, so we're seriously losing on this side. That is not good. The enemy held defensively. So we had to push towards them, which is the last thing we wanted to do. But our infantry could not hold that position and survive. You guys just keep doing your job, keep firing in there, keep doing exactly what you're doing. Shame I can't get around. Those archers are really messing me up.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Their archers have come back there. Gonna need some reinforcements down this end. You guys hold. I won't send you any yet because we don't need you just yet. We are holding fairly firm. Only fighting steppe tribes people, so we're doing okay. It's those bows that are killing us. We just need to be able to find a way. Aim for those horsemen, they're charging at you. Run. Yeah, those archers are messing us up, man. You are not running away, are you? That does not look like you are running away. Go and help them out. Right, we have some extra support coming in here. We're going to charge one at them, and we're going to get the other one to go around and hopefully attack their archers. Spearmen are holding. Archers are nearly out of ammo. They're still firing away, which is good. Yeah, you're going to break because you didn't do what I said. Neither of my cavalry managed to get through that gap, and we're taking some more archer fire. Got another unit of cavalry coming in, so let's try and get away from their missiles if he's going to charge at us. Let's hold back. I'll send my general over here because we need the extra support. Get him involved in a bit of combat. Yeah, they're turning around now. So the rest of their army is going over here to support this side. Archers have managed to break one of their units. Their archers have run out of ammunition. Still holding the shield screen strong, so we should have probably... I don't know if it would have been better to be more patient with the infantry that we had there or not, because they just didn't have any abilities to kind of resist archer fire, and they were dropping. They were losing a lot of their men. Right, you guys don't really need to target those guys anymore. I want you to target the lancers if you can. Target the cavalry like you guys are doing. Not sure where you're going. Obviously we've still got our bowman here with plenty of ammo left. General's getting down this side. He's got some men around him, so he should be safe. Just got to keep out of the way of those archers. That's it. That's all we got to do. Our guys are still firing across there, so they've got range on the enemy. Just want to make sure whatever happens, you guys are not firing at those archers. We probably don't need to be so loose anymore. Might get us a little bit more fire. Yeah, I think it did. They're manoeuvring around a little bit more. Some arrows coming in there. Not doing a whole lot of damage. Got one there, nice. I think they're holding. Okay, let's not move too far forward now, boys. Let's be nice and careful about this. Arrows are flying off. Excellent catch power, excellent attack against cavalry. Very poor armour. That's good. Obviously fire arrows are going to be doing a lot of morale damage too, which is excellent. They're very spaced out, so we're not getting too many hits, but we are getting hits in there. These guys are about to run out of ammo. We'll pull them back, move these guys forward, and continue to hopefully break some of these horsemen here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If we can get rid of those lancers, we should be able to deal with the others. Right, you guys have run out of ammunition, so pull back. Got another unit of horse archers here, so hopefully we can get them involved and get a bit of damage done. Brigands, lancers, don't fire on them, please. Save your ammunition for a better target. If you focus on them, and if you focus on them. And I don't think they've moved here yet. No, they're still holding, they're not even firing. Just in case, we're going to loosen and we're just going to move back a little bit. General's going to stay right back. Keep them away. They're moving, but I don't think they're moving towards. I think that's more of a just reposition. Getting our bows off here. Hit the chieftain a little bit there, I think. But we just got to play this slow because we've lost two very good men of ours, so we just got to be really careful from this point onwards. If we can break some of these horsemen here. Obviously we're using a lot of our ammunition, but it should pay off. They've now broken, so I don't want you guys to chase. I want you to change targets. I don't really care what those bowmen do. They're not going to be much of a threat. Now the enemy's moving off. They're firing. But they're firing on my spears, who are down to 94. Damn. Yeah, I've lost a lot of men over the course of this battle. Lancers have come back, so continue your fire. If we can fully break that unit, that should deal quite a decent blow to the enemy. Let's just quickly slow it down so I can make some orders here. We've got some enemies charging in, and they do have ammunition, so we're going to need to deal with that swiftly. We are spaced out, which is to our advantage currently, but not for long. Let's get you guys to target them. General's going to need support, but let's see if we can keep them out of the way of our boys here. Let's get all of you guys involved in that fight. You don't fire yet. You're just going to hit my own men. Your ability raises melee defense, so if we can do that, give them a little bit of a boost. Archers are moving in. Just keep it nice and slow. Keep it moving slow for the moment. Not speed anything up just yet. We want to see what happens here. Mainly, just want to keep my eyes on those archers. Got a big volley coming in, so that's going to deal some damage to us. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. We need to... No, guys, Jesus. Don't fire on my own men. Start firing on my own men. We've got enough of that coming from the enemy force. Right, push back, push back, push back. Oh, we lost a lot of men. One of my whole units has been damaged there. Don't bother firing on the archers, they're too small. They're too spread out. Ah, they're pushing towards us. Who else they got there? Just got infantry, so we could try and chase down those archers. So let's send this. No, I need the lancers. Let's send the tribes people down there, see if they can catch those archers. They're staying loose. Even if they can't catch them, maybe drive them back enough. Enemy is pushing back. We're making progress on this side. Archers are doing a fantastic job of bringing down this cavalry here. Step bows, they're only going to be firing on my bows or my spearmen, so not the cavalry, that's fine. They are running. Even if we catch them, we're going to unfortunately get caught out by those guys there. So they are running. We could turn around now, but we might suffer some hits from the enemy. Let's do that, see if we can get away. Let's speed it up a little bit. If we lose more men out of this unit, I'm happy with that, as long as we don't lose our lancers. We're better off that way. Yeah, they're catching a few of them as we're running there. Oh, a lot more than a few. Okay, you guys are done. You guys are done. Retreat. Bloody archers. Yep, okay, let's get right back. We want to get right out of there. Let them push through. Their forces are now moving completely. Okay, so let's see if we can hide in the trees there. Use that to our advantage, possibly. You guys pushing forward a little bit too much. Sorry, it should have been paying more attention. Again, you guys are also pushing forward a little bit too much. Don't need to be doing that. We still have 2 more archer units with full ammo. We've got some step tribes people moving in. Shouldn't really be much of a problem. In fact, I don't think they're going to go all the way. There we go, breaking another one, and they're running. Which is perfect. If we can push through this gap, then we can chase down a lot more of their men. Focus on those guys. They're now running. They've got 11 men, so they're still quite strong, not weak yet. We've got these 2 guys which are going to push forward and chase down both of those units of archers as soon as they become available to do so. They have got their infantry and other troops coming this way, but we've luckily got a force in a position ready to flank. In fact, now could be the time to hit their archers from behind, send our general in against that infantryman. Now they are moving towards the enemy force, so it's still possible that this could go wrong. Depends how close they get, but we'll send another unit out just to see if they start pushing towards us. We can always retreat and pull back. You guys are firing on the wrong unit. In fact, pull back. Pull right back. Let's let them make the move. Make them make the next move. Here. We are charging towards these guys, and it looks like we are going to be successful in hitting them. If they just continue chasing those archers down, we should catch them, kill them quite nicely, quite quickly there. We've got some archers moving in to help, but they've got no ammunition anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Now they've broken. Perfect. Still got ammo left in that unit. Getting some archer fire from them. That's fine. Now they're coming back this way. That's fine. Our general can handle the situation. We might lose our lancers up there. So let's see if we send you up that way. If we get you guys out there now, you've done a lot of damage to them. Just run, please. You guys at the back, run, leg it. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. No need to try and be the hero. Just slow that down. See what happens. Doing a lot of damage here. Yep. They're using up their last little bits of ammo there. So if we get you 2 to go ahead and fire on them, you 2 use your last little bits of ammo up on that unit, and then once you've used up your ammo, we can push forward our last units. I think our general might actually be okay to take them down. So if we go ahead and just charge the rest of our men, in fact we can even bring the lancers back because we should have enough time. There we go, we should have them easy. And we should even be able to get those spears too. Alright, yep, they're pushing. That's them dead. That should be them done there. They managed to get quite a decent hit in right before they went down there. It's unfortunate. Picking off their men there. We can destroy that spearman unit, no worries at all. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Pull back. I just realised how much ammo their archers still have. Probably not the best move to make. Right, let's get our 2 horse archers with ammunition to start firing on the enemy general there. Let's pull you guys back. Pull you guys back. You've run out of ammo. There's no need for you to be in this fight anymore. Spearmen have done their job. Although they haven't been involved directly in the fight, they have kept the enemy at bay, which is exactly what we wanted them to do. We're out of range of their archers, so we'll just keep an eye on them. If they move, they can still be a threat. They've still got enough ammo to kill a lot of our horsemen, even destroy a few of our units. So let's just keep at bay, keep away of them. You guys, yep, keep firing, keep doing what you're doing. Bring down that general. He has high health, but no high armour. So we keep using the fire arrows. Do some morale damage. Fire arrows do the most damage in general, just not the most armor piercing damage. Their step bows are still firing. Just keep our spearmen where they are. Mounted brigands. Mounted brigands and Hunnic mounted warband. We just need to keep you guys nearby. You'll be hopefully charging down the remaining enemy forces once this cavalry's gone out of the way. Down to 50 now. Guessing that's the general there. So hopefully we'll kill him soon. That should be a big enough blow against the enemy forces to send them packing. I'm surprised that unit there is still in play. To be honest, I could probably use the remaining forces I have to just put the last bit of pressure on and take them out. But I feel like I should use my bows now as I can. We've got them down to 37. Just keep firing away there. Speed the game up a little bit, as we're just going to be waiting for a couple of seconds. Speed up a little bit more. Let's bring him down. Spearmen are running, general's running. There we go. Right, let's not allow those archers to escape. And we're going to run them down. Yep, you guys keep doing what you're doing. Go and chase down that chieftain. You are going to go and chase the step levies. You're going to go hit those bowmen first. You're going to hit those bowmen. And then we've got everyone else doing their job. Okay, so go ahead and speed that up. Come on, boys. We've got some reinforcements coming in there. General should be able to take down that unit on its own. Don't know if we're going to kill off the rest of the general. Get a few arrows off there. Dropping them down. Any kills that we can get right now. It's perfect. It's looking like we're going to be able to wipe this army out, I think. I think we've been quite successful. I think we've managed to take this whole army out, to be honest with you. General's got barely any men left. He's got 2 men left. 1. Go on, boys. Go on, get the last one. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, good job, boys. Good bloody job. Awesome. So yeah, we lost our 2 infantry units at the start. I don't know if that 1 unit is going to survive that one there, because they had 8 men when we sent them to retreat. They broke anyway. So I'm really not sure if they're going to still be around by the end of this. Obviously, if we get attacked after this, we're screwed. We're at half our force. Oh, damn, really? Okay, don't tell me they're going to survive with that. Jesus. Okay, we're going to take on what we can. Replenish our own forces. But it is looking like, yeah, they've escaped. Unfortunately. Very, very, very unfortunate there to have let them escape. But that's fine with us. So we're going to pull way back. Not way back. Stay at range of them. They've got good range on them. Damn. It's not good. We're not in a nice position here at all. But we are going to set up a camp here because we do need to replenish our forces. We should be safe from the left. If the Ostrogoths start to push this way, then we might have to run. Yeah, we might just have to run. Unfortunately, we don't really have anywhere that we can go. Got a decent chunk of money. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there, guys. It's been pretty good. Just have a look at this. Nice. Nice. Close victory. Nice. Construction report. Storytellers yet. Excellent. All declared. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode so far. It's been a pretty good one, to be fair. We will just continue to build up our forces, take down the armies as and when we can. Obviously, replenish takes a little while, but we just need to focus on taking down these armies. We need to try and kill them as a whole, especially the migrating clans like these guys. But they're going to be very strong. They're going to be really strong. So we're going to need a bit of everybody to kind of take one of these guys down. or we just focus on getting better units together, but it's going to be difficult. We definitely need to form a military alliance with these guys and use them as much as we can for their assistance. So we'll have to see what happens. Can't even find them on the thing now. Budinians should be at the top, would make sense, it's alphabetical. So yeah, there's no chance of that, so we need a much stronger relationship with those guys before we can even think about forming a military alliance, but it shouldn't be too far in the future, I can't imagine. But yeah, otherwise guys, please let me know down in the comments what you think of this, if you've got any suggestions, tips, any comments at all, anything you want to see on the channel, or just anything you want to get off your chest, please let me know. Go ahead and join the Discord as well, the link is in the description down below. So make sure you're going to click that, go and join the server and have a chat with the guys in there, or just send me a message as well. I don't mind at all. Make sure you subscribe as well if you haven't already, just supports the channel out massively and you keep up to date with all the content that's going to be coming out on it. Otherwise guys, I will see you in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed it.